guys, we are back with part 2 of our puzzle review. We are going to start off with kind of a, I think, unexpected puzzle, and this is a treat ball puzzle. As far as recommendation for use, 10 out of 10. This is super easy. Any dog or cat is probably going to enjoy this because it's really, really easy. All they have to do is just push it and treats fall out, or food. The only thing that I personally don't like about it is that you cannot take it apart to clean it. So you just have to, you know, put soap in there and just really shake it around, hot water, whatever. That's my only con for this. Oh, and this one's really inexpensive too. So I think this is like $4 or $5. It's really, really inexpensive. So this could also be a fun thing just to see if your dog or cat did like the interaction of a puzzle idea, because this is a super low price point and it's gonna be something really easy that's gonna get them engaged. So this one. And I think they make a bigger size of this as well. I think this is the small one. I'm pretty sure they make a bigger one of this for bigger dogs. Honestly, if they don't, there's a bunch of companies that do. So this would just be like a food puzzle ball. And my mom used to have a pig a long time ago, and we had a big one that was for like farm animals. So you can get this type of thing for pretty much any size animal that you would have. And I don't know if they have it for like hamsters, but you know what I mean. If it's bigger than like a Chihuahua size or bigger, you're probably gonna be able to find a treat ball to give them food with. So this is just a win all around. The ones for farm animals are not gonna be as cheap though, so there's that. So for this ball, whenever I put a cup of water in there, it's about halfway full. It might be maybe a little bit less than halfway, but I think that's a good amount because you wouldn't want to fill this too much because then it can't roll and distribute the food. So I would say I would put a cup of food in there at the most, maybe a cup and a half. So this is Puppy Hide and Slide, and I'm not sure if the other one's bigger than this or not. We have the puppy one. They all function the same though, so I'm gonna just show you that. So what you do, these pieces slide, these little teal pieces slide. I guess the whole thing is teal. These round teal pieces slide, and these little fish fin looking things cover the holes. So you put food in these places, and all they have to do is just slide that out of the way, which is harder whenever it's flat. Slide that out of the way and flip that little fin so they can see the food. This does not hold a lot of food, but this is the puppy size, so I think the one bigger may hold more food. I'm not quite sure because we don't have that one. You can also put food in these compartments, and whenever the food is, whenever they eat the food from these holes right here, the food from this will then fall down in there. So that makes it so they have to go back again. So you can kind of put, I would say double whatever this holds if you're utilizing this for dry food, but it has to be small enough to fit through there, if that makes sense. So you can't really pack it completely full, you know what I mean? This one, I feel like it's pretty easy to clean. I do have a cleaning tutorial up. Basically, you just have to take these little fish flaps off and wash everything and put it back together. I have had a few people leave comments on the puzzle cleaning videos and say you can put them in the dishwasher, and yeah, you can. Certain ones you absolutely can, but no matter what, you still have to take them apart. And for me personally, if I have to take them apart and put all those pieces in the dishwasher, and like, look how tiny this is gonna get blown around. Like if you've ever used the dishwasher, things don't stay where you put them, so you still have to dry everything. So honestly, I feel like it ends up taking just about the same amount of time, and by the time that I already have it dismantled completely, like I might as well just, you know, hand wash. I don't know if this is just a me thing. I am extremely sensitive to smell. I can smell whenever I put these in the dishwasher. Fairby asks for this one a lot. This is the one that she calls Dingbert Puzzle, and she really likes it even though it doesn't hold a lot. So whenever she does have this one, typically she's gonna want to do like 2 or 3 puzzles in a row, like this one multiple times. It just doesn't hold a lot, so I personally wouldn't recommend it for a big dog unless this is just going to be an extra thing. They could play with it for sure, but I'm talking about for a mealtime. If you're wanting this to be an enrichment activity to replace a meal or like to feed them from, for it to be a whole entire meal, this is not going to hold very much. It can still be really a lot of fun for treats, but you know, probably you're gonna have to give them a meal too, you know what I mean? This puzzle is one of our favorites, except for it sucks to clean. So I really like this one a lot. This is, I think this is called the challenge slider. I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong. This one's really cool though, because every single one of these pieces slide, and you can fill this whole entire thing with treats. It's really easy to fill because you just take this bottom tray out, and so that's how much it holds. It doesn't hold a lot of food though, but it does take them a little bit of time to complete because all of these things have to slide. I have done a cleaning tutorial for this, so I'll link it as well. I actually have a whole entire playlist of that, so, and a page on my website, so I'll just link that. The thing that I don't like about this puzzle is that you have to take stuff off and clean it. And I know I've had people say, well, you can just put the whole thing in the dishwasher like this. And yes, you absolutely can. But what I have had happen every time I've done that and not taken it apart is food has got left in, I don't know if you can see, but these little slides have an edge, and also there's a track around the edge. And it wasn't that I noticed it and could see it, but I could smell it. So it wasn't even like visually, whenever I was looking, it was like, what smells? Like literally, it was like, why does this have a smell? And then I realized that you can actually unscrew a few things, and that was why it smells, because food was getting trapped in places that I couldn't get it. I feel like if I can smell it, if Farabee's, dogs in general, noses are like 10,000 times stronger sense of scent. If they can smell 10,000 times stronger than we can, like on a minimum, I can't imagine how bad that would smell to her if I can smell it. So that's the other thing. The next puzzle I'm going to show you is actually currently dirty, but I'm going to show it to you anyway because it is a really good puzzle, and it's honestly my favorite puzzle we have right now. So dirty is a little strong of a word. It's not actually dirty. It's just being used. So I'm going to show it to you really quick and then put it back. So this is a record player puzzle, and it's from Brightkins, and it is so cute. So this middle part is a record. It's normally solid black, but I have it frozen. But this middle part is like a little record, and as you saw, you can completely take it out. And what I do, because this is a big bowl, look how big this bowl is. What I do is I put lick mat stuff in it and I freeze it, so it's going back in the freezer, and then I'll tell you about the rest of the puzzle. But whenever I freeze it for the lick mat, you see there's a lot of room on the edge. Like, I don't make it super deep because this is a big bowl, but this would be a great size for a big dog. And this is actually a slow feeder too. So let me go pop this in the freezer. It has a lot of compartments. So it has this up here, this little thing. If I wasn't holding it, like, it doesn't flop open that easy. It has these side compartments right here. It has this, it has all of these little places, and then it has this place, and then it has 2 drawers that like are this big. Like I said, you saw Farabee has food in it. This is our current puzzle that she's using. So has 2 drawers as well. It holds a lot. It really holds a lot of food. I just poured water in all of these. These parts around the perimeter, all of these, total hold a cup, and that's liquid. So, and I didn't, if you can see, I don't know if you can see where the water line is, but I didn't fill all the way to the top because I'm trying to be realistic with what, you know, what you could probably fit in there. You can't tell where the water line is, but I filled this more than I think I should have. So I would say this middle part could comfortably hold 1.5 cups, and then collectively all of these on the perimeter can hold 1 cup, and that is liquid. So obviously if you're doing kibble, the shape is gonna vary, so this could hold a little bit less of that. We do not fill all the compartments completely either, because I mean, that's a big, for scale. I mean, that's deep too. That holds a lot. It's really cool too. It's cute because it has like record player stuff. Like it has a little play button and like little stuff. It's just really cute. I think it's a super cute puzzle, and Farabee really likes it. Like I said, it holds a lot. That middle part freezes. All of the puzzles that I showed you today are in our Amazon store, so I'll have that link below. And then I'm going through and making cleaning tutorials for the individual puzzles, so I'll have what I already have up in a playlist link below for y'all, but I'm adding to it, of course, up until I get all the puzzles that we have shown. But then I'll add to it as we get more puzzles as well. So I hope this was helpful for you deciding what puzzles to get for your dog or cat. By the way, these can also work for other types of animals. I've seen turtles, ferrets, different types of animals do puzzles as well. So if you have another type of animal who you think would enjoy a puzzle, definitely, you know, don't exclude them. They can try it too. There's a lot that would be, you know, suitable for animals who are different than dogs or cats. So I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and I hope you have an awesome day.